coming right up. Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Then there's Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's the prodigy in at the power forward position. And for the Nuggets, Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. A really important game for the NBA Cup tournament tonight. Both of these teams are still alive, Grant.
Well, B.A., despite losing in cup games, they can still advance into the knockout stages. So they both have a lot to play for. This should be a fun one.
Well, Porter Jr. shoots a very high percentage in the paint.
Puts it up, and the prodigy gets it to go.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Good work defensively by Jackson-Davis. Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Porter. Butler on the wing. Inside. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Porter. Murray passes to Westbrook. Here's Porter. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was
I'm trash at the game, but I'm trying to get better.
Your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desires, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So it's Denver now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. It's stolen by Curry. Here we go, all alone. Here's Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Westbrook with it, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And it's Jokic missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. That's tipped. Here's the prodigy. Nails it from 3. The prodigy's got 7 points.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Pass to Jokic. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Warriors lead by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him, and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Westbrook. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out.
Yes, sir.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Brandon Podziemski. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Jimmy Butler out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's the prodigy in at the 4 slot.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
From the arc. Strawther grabs a miss.
Yeah, that was a
Nuggets trail by 10. from range. Porter's got his third bucket of the night.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler.
Just give me the ball.
Here's the prodigy. 6 to shoot. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. To the middle. Here's Porter. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Nah, fun.
And
Not
here we
feel
go.
good.
The Nuggets on the fast break. And then Porter with the dunk.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's the prodigy. Another shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Count it.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1-5 from the field.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Last year shows that having a better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Here's Stroller. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside Butler. Pass to the prodigy. Blocked!
The size of Porter can sneak up on you. He's a surprising 6'10".
Driving in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still... And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Nuggets 34, the Warriors.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Westbrook, that's good.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. But with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point, right?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Alec. Butler passes to the prodigy. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. The prodigy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Murray from outside. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Shoots. The prodigy can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly.
Jag checkar mot fast när man
Consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Strawler's checked in for Westbrook.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
Here's the prodigy. And the Warriors miss again.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. Shoots a fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Timeout called, the Warriors. A different look for...
Substitution on the court.
Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Porter. So they take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's the prodigy in at the 4-man position. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. It's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Westbrook, the pass to Watson. Back to Westbrook. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Watson. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's the prodigy. Count it. Good. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Brown. Defended by Pajemski. And they get it back.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead. They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Assistant. Pajemski.
Nuggets trail by 6. Denver calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Pass to the prodigy. Let's go with a 3. Westbrook with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jokic with it, covered by Jackson-Davis. Curry against Westbrook. Back to Jokic. Jokic using his strength inside.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Down low. Here's Jackson-Davis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Jokic. Good work defensively by Jackson-Davis. Fast break. Here we go. There's Pajemski. And he banks in the layup. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
To the paint. Here's Porter. Back to Jokic. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Sometimes you just have to admire the greatness of Jokic. No doubt when it matters most.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul.
First free throws.
Really?
And so the Warriors take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure.
How much
They
is
made
it?
it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Rookie of the month. That's about what the future holds. Warriors management, bro. Shawty, you wanna set me up? Shawty, a slut.
Hey, need some help?
Damn.
Now, you mentioned this build can excel at the rec. Is it best in a 5v5 situation, or can you bring this out to the park as well?
So this is where the build actually is starting to shine lately. If you guys play Stage at all, the threes meta lineup is really like a 6'2 to 6'4 guard with a 6'7 like shooting center and then a 7-foot inside. Because since there's not a pure green window in this game, people do miss shots. So having that 7-foot center to clean up the board and then throw that deep outlet pass is becoming useful in the threes. But I still feel like it's better off in the fives. I haven't really switched over to that 7-foot, 6'7 popper meta, but that's mainly what everybody actually plays for in the park.
Let's talk a
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA. Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Green. Brooks is out there with Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with the prodigy. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's the prodigy. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
I'm going to try to do a more team type build right now.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Now here is Holiday. 11 points last game. Brooks with it. Butler covering. Here's Thompson. Şengün trying to free himself up. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Captain.
Now here's Green. That's a miss from the prodigy. Shots good by Green.
Look, I don't care if Green is shooting from outside or in the paint close. This man finds a way.
Here's the prodigy. Brooks covering. Offensive rebound. Jackson Davis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his point production, averages almost 11 points a game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's the prodigy. Brooks covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
He misses the free throw. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right?
By the way, you didn't send me the request.
Calvin Murphy and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Continuing to improve.
Still waiting for your response.
It's this one.
Passes it to Butler. And here is Curry, guarded by Holiday. Curry with
Can you please send me your Discord?
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule.
Yeah,
tough game on the road.
Yeah, right to you.
can't hear you clearly.
YT Yagi World. Oh, caps.
Type in the chat.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Shepard, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. Second shot opportunity. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trailed by 5.
Cause of your game sounds I can't hear you. ITHO.
Tries again. Here's Şengün. The rebound by Hield. Golden State's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. There's the Prodigy. They get the rebound. And he
It's
uses the
invalid.
glass on the layup. Jackson Davis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And a switch here also for Houston. Green, he's checked in for Smith.
Can you LZ send me a request? Zoe Williams, here is my Discord.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
YTH2 Auto Rears.
He has yet to score. And so it's the
53. The Rockets 45.
Points,
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Invalid username.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Trace Jackson Davis out there with the Prodigy. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Nice shot by Brooks.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
You talk about reputations, RJ. You have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Curry. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's the Prodigy. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
The fadeaway sticks another. 3 more from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 7 now in this quarter. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 11. From outside the arc. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in. Şengün's got 6.
Paying attention out there. Şengün able to insert himself and save that play.
The pass to Curry. Back to Butler. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Şengün. And it's Holiday at the elbow. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 9. Jackson Davis finds Podziemski. The Prodigy, no good. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alp's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. A Prodigy shot is good. And now that's 11 points for the Prodigy.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's Thompson. Now the pass to Şengün.
Shoot.
Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Şengün's got 8.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 11.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Thompson surveying the floor. To the left side wing. And Adams kicks to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot.
Are you sending?
The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Some nice passing by Golden State.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
That free throw, no good. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Moses Moody comes in for Butler. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Buddy Hield. And he's good on the second. And so here is Houston. 8-point game. After... Changes for Golden State. The Prodigy is checked in for Green. Butler comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Jonathan Kuminga. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Steven Adams comes in for Jalen Green. And it's Green in for Brooks. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
So on the floor for Houston,
I accept it.
we've got Alperon
GM me back.
Green is out there with Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Smith in at the 3. Here's the Prodigy. Adams defending. A Prodigy shot is good.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Thompson. Adams trying to free himself up. It's another look. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Here's the Prodigy. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jalen Green comes in for Jeff Green. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Smith. Here's Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Here's the prodigy. Adams defending. Shot clock at 6. The prodigy, no good. Nuggets trail by 7. Holiday dishes to Green. Shoots over Pajemski. And it's Green. Missing. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the first quarter. Curry passes to the prodigy. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. The prodigy's got 22 points.
I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we run through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Warriors.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster
Did you
game
got
for
my
Stephen
DM?
Curry.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime as he talked with the team. He told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
Thanks, David. Right side, Green. Pajemski grabs the board. Passes it to the prodigy. Launches it from deep. That one, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. Outside, Green. With the drive. That shot off. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's the prodigy. Yep, it's good.
They keep the most of their opportunities looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
By the way, do you need a banner? Am I right?
Shawty finna get hit.
That's it.
Stay focused on your workout.
Check it. I sent you.
What did you send me to them?
So, what was your reaction to finding out 2K wanted your build in the game for Season 4?
I asked a lot of people at Community Day, how could I get a build in the game? Because I didn't get one in the game last year. So I've been waiting 4 seasons, so I was ecstatic.
What are some of your favorite modes to play in 2K? I know you're a rec head just like me, but what other modes do you enjoy playing?
I've really been enjoying starting 5
Stuff
actually
on
because
DM.
it's very hard to find people to play with on a consistent basis, especially as 2K's been out for a while and they're waiting on the new one to come out. So I still want to be able to play basketball and get on the game. So playing starting 5, I get to go use my Phoenix Suns, play with my center, and find my way to a championship per se.
You didn't get
That
it.
center's probably helping your roster too.
Oh yeah, it's so nice to play in the center in the starting 5 because you can just call for a screen and then just hit him on the slip or the pop, and I just act like I'm a point guard with my center.
We've gotten to know you off the court. Now I think it's time to get to know you on the court. So we're gonna go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, Curry and Hield in the sharp-shooting backcourt. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's the Prodigy in at the 4. Ooh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. 2 conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these 2 teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Now here's Curry. Here's the Prodigy. Cranked it in off the glass.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Gobert in the high post. Jackson Davis on him. McDaniels with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. That one drops for him.
Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots, easy money for Rudy.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, BA, because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
And so he hits both. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about total prototypical NBA body. It's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Now here's McDaniels. There's the block. Gobert passes to Randall. Offensive board. From deep. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, you see Julius Randle striking from wherever the defense concedes it. That's nicely done.
Here's the prodigy. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves lead by 4. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Pass to Hield. Butler on the wing. McDaniels covering. Here's the prodigy. Coming off a terrific game against Houston.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
He gets it in there.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. This game against Minnesota is the first.
Substitution on the court.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Reed passes to Edwards. Rebounded by Hield. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Kajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
On the court for the Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. They trail by 1. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Randle can't hit. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Hield. Pass to the prodigy. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Out to the wing. Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Conley. Edwards for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game. Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
McDaniels against Butler. McDaniels can't hit. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to the prodigy. And the layup is good off the glass. The prodigy Prodigy's got 9 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Timberwolves ahead, up 3. That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Warriors 37, the Timberwolves 40.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Minnesota with possession here. It's a three-point game. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's the Prodigy in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Jackson-Davis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
And they pick up 2. Randall's got 11.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Hield passes to the Prodigy. For the tie. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Conley. To the inside. Randall. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Randall, pass to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 4. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Sinks the tray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Conley with the ball. Here's Gobert, covered by Jackson-Davis. Pass to Edwards. Jackson-Davis grabs the miss. Jackson-Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Throws it up high. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
From Jimmy Butler.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet.
Alright.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Right side Reed. Shot clock at 6. Butler against McDaniels. Launches it. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
team foul.
The Warriors lead by 7. On the court for Minnesota. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And the Prodigy gets it to go.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Conley against Curry. Down low. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 12. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Allie, what's the update?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer from Minnesota. He confirmed that it's shin splints, and it's causing a great deal of discomfort right now. Right in the middle of...
Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Outside Butler. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Edwards can't hit. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Hield. To the middle. That's good from Curry. On the assist from Butler. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half. Conley passes to Reid. Curry against Conley. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And the Prodigy gets it to go.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Prodigy.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. To stop the run. Oh, they get a hand on it. Tries again. Yes, on the jumper.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
Here's the Prodigy. Reid defending. Now here's Jackson Davis. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke,
Finally
I'm
gonna
Brian.
key game, bro. Finally. Shit, you're gonna get beat tonight. I wanna play a bitch tonight. Dirty boy LeBron, pussy that.
What you working on?
Vinyl music lovers, listen up. 2K has partnered with Empire Records to create music to ball to. You too may have balled to these tracks in Season 2 of NBA 2K25. This set features artists Ashake, Larry June,
and in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in the point guard position. And for the Warriors, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hill. Prodigy is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
Here's the Prodigy. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining triple.
To the inside. Another shot. Here's Randle. And finally, that one's good.
Randle's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's the Prodigy. Hits the outside fadeaway. The Prodigy's got 5 now.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. The Warriors pull it in.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Curry passes to the Prodigy. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Conley. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think many All-NBA teams. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors leading by 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hill. Butler out there with the Prodigy. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. Here's the Prodigy. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Now, here's McDaniels. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shots good from Butler.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Pass to Gobert. Nick Daniels up top. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A Prodigy, no good. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. McDaniels dishes to Randall. Back to McDaniel. Randall surveying the D. Shot clock at 5. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. Take a look at the Prodigy. He's gotten off to a blazing start and has settled into that number 2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to number 1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked second already.
And I'm not surprised at all. I mean, we've already seen so much outstanding basketball from him. And this season is just getting started. He's got a lot of room to keep going.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the drive. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Here's the Prodigy. He's defended by Randall. Shoots the 3. The Prodigy, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Curry against Conley. Unable to get that one. Good D by Hield. 1:11 left in the first half. Here's Jackson Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And we finish one half of basketball. The Warriors on top.
43. The Timberwolves 30.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's McDaniels at the small forward position. To the middle. The rebound by Hield. Warriors leading by 13. And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. There's him. Dunk of the night.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here's the Prodigy. He's defended by Randall. The Prodigy, no good.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Edwards can't hit. Here's the Prodigy. 13 points in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The 10-footer. Here's Randall. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
He gets that one.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Randall.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Butler on the way. McDaniels defending. Here's the Prodigy. Misses the 3.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Randall no good. Warriors leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Now for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility.
Substitution on the court.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. The Prodigy, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Prodigy is out there with Butler. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Warriors' 5.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Warriors leading by 16. Pass to the Prodigy. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And again, it's the Warriors missing. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Here's the Prodigy. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long ways to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Butler kicks to Curry. Passes to the Prodigy. The 3 And the three ball is good. The Prodigy's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Gobert finds McDaniels. Poke loose.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for the Prodigy.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Curry passes to the Prodigy. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Five to shoot. No good on the three. And here's Edwards. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David